Look at the state of this farm road this morning. Yeah, we had a load more rain last night. Pie's just gone down there on the bike. I'll walk it down because it's easier. Well, easier if I don't slip over in all this mud, excuse me. Lots of comments yesterday on the house. Somebody asked me how much was it, the big one for sale. I really don't know. That's the truth of the matter. We did actually ask a couple of other locals and they didn't know either. And we did actually ask, you know, is it possible that it's for rent? And they said no, he definitely wants to sell it. He's been asked on a couple of occasions, would he rent it? Nah. So, no, I don't know what it is. Would I hazard a guess? It could literally be anything. But if I was to make a guess, it's got 2 rye. It's quite a big house. 2 million, maybe. I was looking actually online this morning at rentals, and there was one that came up. The price was too much. It was 30,000 baht a month, which is quite a bit. And it was actually based in Chiang Rai itself, just outside the city. But it was a brand new modern contemporary home. Very, very nice. I'm into modern contemporary homes, so yeah, it ticked all the boxes. It was also up for sale, and they wanted 3.99 million, so it's 4 million baht. So yeah, fairly expensive, but not massively so when you put it into perspective of what, you know, I would pay back in the UK. I mean, in London, for instance, now the property prices there are just absolutely crazy. Somebody else also asked me, is it just the dogs and the Lao Cow party den? No, we generally get woken up at around about 3 o'clock in the morning. The fella across the road, he gets up every morning into his truck and turns his sort of techno music up full blast so everybody can hear it. So that generally wakes me up, and then he goes and I sort of try and get back to sleep. The other thing, of course, is a tannoy system. Don't even get me started on that. You know, every morning at around about sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock, the tannoy system will kick up, and it's Thai music followed by announcements. And the announcements can be anything, you know, what's going on in the village. It reminds people that they've got hospital appointments, doctor appointments, whatever, you know. So everybody knows everybody's business. I mean, there's no secrets in the village. You know, if somebody's sick, you know, it don't matter what ailment they happen to have, you're going to know about it. So yeah, that can be a bit irksome as well. But you know, what are you going to do? You know, this is how it is here. You know, you could spend all day being really, really angry about it. And you know, I've got to be perfectly honest. There are times it does get me down. But you know, as a whole, you know, my view to this is that if I can carry on doing what I'm doing, you know, regarding our vlog, as it grows, so do my chances of getting out. Again, it is difficult because Pi doesn't want to move too far. You know, she wants to be near her parents, and of course she wants to make sure that Fam doesn't have to change schools, so it means staying in the area. And as you've been following us over the last few months, you'll know that it is extremely difficult to find anything to rent. You know, it might get to a point where, you know, if things go along with the vlog okay, then yeah, we might just buy something. But we're a long, long way from that at this point. Well, Pi, she is not amused, not happy at all. No, because those chickens have pretty much devastated all the cucumbers. Yeah, it's just one of those things. When you've got free-range chickens, of course, they'll eat anything, and it's just the way it goes. They don't eat the chilies, though. Pi just got a load of chilies. Look. How nice are they? Look how colourful they are, though. Yeah, these little red ones. Ooh, that's a hot little devil right there. Loads of them. Green ones, red ones, yellow ones. But yeah, these red ones, look at them. Fiery. That's the only thing you can say to them. She loves them. Me, if I were to eat these, oh, I'd end up in hospital. That's how bad my stomach is. Just can't take chili at all. Pi went and got a load of snails as well, so on the menu today is snail and chilli. Is it nice? Yeah. Well, we've got to take the motorbike up to the shop, have that checked out, and just wait now for it to stop raining. Now, the other day we were coming along the farm road and I heard a bit of a bang, and what's happened is that a rock went up and basically ruptured the reserve tank for the rad. So I've got to take it to the bike shop where we got it fixed last time for the exhaust and see if he's got one. I do know one thing, it'll be pretty cheap. That's the best thing about Hondas here, they are really cheap to maintain. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I'll get down there now and see if we can get it fixed. Well, we just went to our local garage and they said no, they can't fix it because they don't have the parts. So we're going to go into Shenzhen town, go to Cinity where we've got the bike fixed before. The chances are they'll be able to find the parts that I need. I'm also going to get them to check out the front forks as well, because I've got a funny feeling the seals are just shot. Again, you know, driving up and down that farm road on this, it's just not designed for it. So yeah, we'll have a look at that as well, so we can get that done. Well, we took the bike up to our little mechanic in the Bansal village. He said he couldn't fix it because he can't get the parts for it, so we come to the only place we know where we can get them, and that's Cinity in Shenzhen town. We've used these guys on a number of occasions and they're absolutely fantastic. The service is just unbelievably good, so no problems. He did say that the reservoir is shot. He also said the front forks are gone as well. The seals are broken, which is why we're losing a lot of fluid out of there. So he said really it's not that safe to ride the bike. He said he'll order the parts for us. He said unfortunately, of course, because of the age of the bike, you know, models change, the parts are not going to be that easy to get. He said it could take between 2 to 3 weeks. So for the next couple of weeks we'll be without transportation, although, you know, if we need to get about, there's always Dad's truck. Pi and I are going to eat, and she's got, what have you got there, honey? Hakapao mu. And I'm going to have kalpat mu garb, that's usual for me. And we're going to get a takeaway for fam as well. Right, then we're going to get tucked into this and then we'll head on back home. Well, here we are, back home safely, and that's where she'll stay for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Can't complain with the service at Cinity though, it's always been really good. The last time I was there, they did a full service and they changed the front and back brakes and front and back tyre as well. And yeah, made a great job of it, no problems at all. Which leads me actually onto a question that somebody recently asked me, and they said, Graham, do you ever get discriminated against, or do you ever feel like you're being discriminated against? You know, the most prevalent time I think that expats and foreign tourists forever find they're really being discriminated against is when it comes down to pricing, and that really is dual pricing. It's no secret that some places do like to overcharge tourists. You know, they don't have price tags on their products, and when you get to the checkout, yes, they'll add some on, or you know, quite a bit on. But to be honest with you, it's just one of those things, and you kind of learn to live with it. I try not to get too flustered about it. You could let it play on your mind and then get really angry about it, but it's not going to do you any good. So no, I really don't think about it that much. When we're off to buy stuff, you know, if it's stores that we don't know, then generally Pi goes in and scopes it out first. So you know, that just saves any problems and saves anybody getting sort of flustered and angry about it. As far as living here, you know, with the locals, there's a few locals that sort of, you know, shun me, shall I say. They just don't like the idea of a flang being around. But on the whole, no. Most of them have embraced me, and I've made some pretty good friends here as well. They're not a bad bunch of people at all. Well, this poor old girl, she's her back. She's pulled a muscle in her back, so she's in pain, so she's going to take it easy. Tomorrow is D-Day. Yeah, I'm going to find out what these x-ray results are like with my teeth, and find out if I can actually keep any. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Yeah? That's about it then, guys. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a difference. And Pi and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.